Well, we got Jack's back. We had him in training last spring. We had him about 4 months, 5 months. I'm not quite sure, somewhere in there. We actually got the opportunity to buy him, so we bought him, and we're gonna go. It's the first day back to see what he remembered and see what he knows, and come with us and let's go test him out. So we're gonna go back to the groundwork, see what he remembers. We're gonna move him around in a circle and move his hinds, move his front. If you go back on some of his videos, we might put a plug in, a link in the description where how he used to be. So when we first got him last year, and he's been so far really good. He had a lot of anxiety problems. You get him unloaded off a trailer and he'd just fidget and fidget even when you're holding lead rope. Going back to the barn while you're riding him out on the trail and coming back, he just wanted to go. You can see he's a little, head up right now, but nothing terrible. So we're going to move him around and see what he knows here, and then we'll maybe crawl into the saddle. We're just going to move him around in a circle, bring his flag around on him. He remembers that. Last year he wasn't scared of the flag, but he had no respect for it and no respect on the halter. He's being nice and quiet, and come down here a little bit. So I'm just checking him out, see what he remembers, see what he knows, see how he's acting before I even crawl into the saddle. Kind of like what I'm seeing here. His one ear's in on me. I'd like to see a little more bend, but that we can get that. There, he's starting to come around. See what he does when I move the hinds. Nice and soft, nice consistent. We'll go move the front. There we go. Front moves through pretty good. He's walking nice and slow and consistent. He's not trying to rush. I like seeing that. He's not scared of the flag. Kind of stick it anywhere I want to. I'm really curious once we take him out on the trail and see how he does. If he remembers, walk slow and consistent. If he wants to come back to the barn, how will he act? It's always fun going back and seeing that the work that you put into it, if you could have done a better job, or if you did a great job with it and it stayed there. That's always nice to see. Doing this groundwork after being off from last summer. I think they rode him in October, and this is April. So he's been off for pretty well 6 months of riding or working with him. They took care of him, trimmed his feet, and did that kind of stuff, and messed with him. But as far as riding and training on him, it was been like October. I mean, for me, that looks pretty good. See how he does backing up. See if he can back up. Nice and soft. I like to see him a little more, giving to the halter a little bit more. He's moving off. He's backing off, but he has everything's straight on him. Everything through here, through the pole. He's not giving in through the pole. I like to see him there. He brought his head down and under a little bit. But not perfect, but he was soft about it. He was light. Not really soft, but he was light. He moved off of it, but I'm looking for something a little bit different. Let's go up here again, try it again. Stop. Let's go again. There, his head came down. It's a lot better. Let's go up here again. One more time. Sit here for a second. Go again. See him bring his head down. There we go. Let's go again. There. A little bit slower with his feet. A little more methodical. He thought a little bit more about it. He was just more reacting the first 2 times I backed him up. He was doing it great, but it was more out of reaction instead of responsive. I'm looking for a little bit more responsive. there. He's bringing his head down and under, and he's backing up slower. That's kind of, I was asking him to back up at that speed, but he's going too fast. So we'll get the bridle on him and get crawling on him, and we'll see what he knows from there. Another thing that he had problems with was standing still to get on. He wasn't bad, he wasn't trying to run off, but as you're getting on and your butt almost hit the saddle, he'd start walking off and going somewhere. It didn't really matter where it was. So so that's the next test we got. See if he can stand still. I just tightened up the saddle. I'm going to let him walk it off a little bit. I'll move his butt around, let things kind of wear in. Just moving around here in a circle a little bit. Let him feel it. There we go. Looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and crawl on. I'd like to see him stand a little bit better. There we go. There it is. Make sure he's ready for me. As I'm getting on, and like I know they sure used to step off, I'm going to have my rein in my hands here. Just in case he does, I can kind of get a little bit of control with him. Head, step on, and we'll let him sit. Move around. I'm going to rub him a little bit. He hasn't been ridden since October, and we warmed him up literally at 5 or 6 minutes, and now we're on him. Kind of liking what I see. I'm sure we'll run into some stuff that we need to tune on again and get it better, and also we're always trying to improve on him anyway. So, but this has just been stuff I'm testing out, see what he remembered from last year and what reframed there and stayed there, and so far I'm liking it. And move around. He's not thinking about leaving. Let's go see what happens when we step him off here. Nice and slow. I like that. We got all kinds of obstacles in here for him to look at. I'll come back down through there and we'll walk some circle. I'm just going to let him walk around here for not do much, just sit on him. Alright, I'm going to go back to my circle and see what he remembered. Just like my groundwork, the 3 steps that I like to do is walk in a circle, move the hinds, move the front. We'll see what he knows. He could have still a little bit more bend for me, maybe, but to the inside my circle, he's not pulling on my bit. He's staying soft or light. I would like to see a little more bend, but we're okay for now. See if we can move the hindquarters. Nice and smooth. That's great. I'm going to wait till he stops. There he goes. Move the front. There we go. It's a little bit. It could be better, but not too bad to be rusty. Let's go again to the left. When we got him last year, he literally had been a trail mule. That's about all he knew, is walking down the trail, and there's not much of a walk, trot, lope going on. Softness was not his thing. He just kind of ran through the bit, especially picking up on 2 reins. So let's go move the hinds. Nice and smooth and soft. A little bit more, a little bit more. There we go. Wait till he stops, gets his head. Let's see if we can move the front. A little sticky here. Let's go. There, he took 1 step. It's not bad. Think on that. Let's go and see how his backup is. Today is basically just a test ride. Oh, I like that. I like the feel of that. Be nice and soft. backing up a couple steps. So the next part, let's see if he can trot around the arena. See what he does, see if he wants to get out the gate or if he's good about staying in here. That's the things I'm thinking of. That's pretty good, so let's kind of cruise on. Pick him up into the trot here. One thing, he had a very, very fast trot to him last year, and not much consistency other than going fast. This is slower than he used to be, and we can maybe get a little bit slower, but I like where his head's at. I like that he's not trying to rush the bit, and he's wanting to slow down. Last year he had nothing but go, go, go to him. Anything you did was just move faster, go faster. I'm really enjoying this. Put in the time it takes. So far it's paid off. We'll see here in the next couple weeks if he stays consistent or not, or if we're in the honeymoon stage of him being back. And if we are, we'll keep working on him. I know we can make some kind of change in him. Change direction was good. He's staying consistent, loose reins. Nice slow trot. Let's see if we can get a stop. Ooh. He wallowed out of it a little bit, but he still wanted to stop without pulling much on the reins. He's still got the backup going for him. Let's see if we can let him think on that just for a few seconds, and we'll go into the Lope. Alright, let's move on. As you can see, there's a process I go through, and there's a reason I do my groundwork first. There's a reason why I spent so much time on the ground last time we was here. Everything has a reason and a why. And going back and riding these mules after they've been off for a long time and have been gone from here, and to see how much they retain and how much it pays off to actually put in that time. This is a proven thing, and like I said, we'll put some of them videos in the description there, links to it. You can watch him how he was from last year when we started with him. And I can tell you one thing, it wasn't easy last year. There was many hours spent on the back of him and on the ground with him, and to get him where he is now, I mean, I'm not even sore from last year anymore. I can't even remember. It's all in the past. So do the hard things and get that stuff going for you so you can get that mule out and have fun with him. So many people push this stuff off, and by the time they want to have fun on the weekends to go ride, that fun turns into a dreadful job. Well, if you be dedicated for 6 months to a year and a half, you got the rest of that mule's life to enjoy him. The only thing you have to do is maybe tune up on something. It's like nothing else. It doesn't hurt as much, like a car, like it's an oil change. It's like changing the brakes and the tires. That cost doesn't hurt like a new transmission does. So or a new motor. So put in the time it takes. So when you're going for that nice, comfortable ride in the afternoon, on Sunday afternoon or a Saturday, all you have to do is maybe do 2 minutes of tuning up on them and work on something and keep it maintained, and you'll have 15, 20, the payoff is you'll have 15 or 20 years of fun with that mule. So put in the time it takes. I encourage you to do that. So let's go ahead. I'll quit talking and we'll get into the Lope here. His Lope and his trot's getting slower. It's like that. So he had a pretty cool Lope last year, but he struggled with it for a long time. We practiced it a ton, and he had a pretty fast Lope to him, and it's been slowing down. So this is another thing. I'm just curious on see where he's at. All right, let's cut across here. Let's see if we can get him encouraged up and go into the lope. See if he picks up that lead. There we go. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty cool. Let's go again. And we got control of him. Let's go again. There we go. Let's see if we can get a simple lead change down here. I'm going to come through here. Slow him down. See if he picks up that left lead. There we go. Went past the gate. He looked at it, but he didn't really pull on me. He might be a little faster to the left, but not terrible. Let's see if he can go straight and turn. You can literally see the loose reins on him. He's dialed into, and let's stop. So definitely need to have help on the stop, but it's in the right direction. As I think I can remember last year, he struggled on the stop. I think toward the end there, he might have gotten it where it was pretty decent, but he kind of wallered out of it, and I'm okay with it. I felt him slowing down and being off that long to where we started off with him last year. I mean, it's a world of a difference. Let's go back him up. There we go. A few more steps. There. That's soft with me. Well, that's it. We will probably make a video of him going out on the trail and see how he is. That's another video we did. So we'll make a video of that. Look forward to doing that, and you guys stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching.